Hi and hello, I'm Ellie Wishes. Welcome to my channel. If this is the first time you're around, I like to do this little thing where I take all of my old character drawings, references from like 2019 to like 2017, and I like to redraw them and make brand new outfits, and it's so exciting. I used to use this base from Paper 53, which is now dead, kaput. It no longer exists, so I can't track down the original artist who made this base, but if you are that original artist, or if you know this original artist, please let me know, because they had a deep and profound impact on my journey as an artist. So today we are drawing Ren. She's the first character we're starting with. Then we have Vera, and our last character is a little bit of a surprise. Her name is Vermilion. I'm sure you will love her because she's so silly. So first up we have Ren. Ren is a character from a fantasy book series that I yearn to write, but I probably never will because writing is not my strong suit. Hashtag dyslexia. So as you can see, she has so many lovely outfits, and I will preface this by saying the editing on this particular speed paint of Ren is really choppy for a couple different reasons, but mainly I kept on having the file itself glitch out on me, so I had to make a couple new files, and so yeah, we got some chops, and you can accuse me of tracing if you'd like, but that's not true, because if I were tracing, this would look a lot better. So one of the things I really like about Ren is that she, of course, her story is very fantasy oriented, and it draws a lot from like historical periods, so it's kind of like I would say like somewhat modern fantasy. Like they have electricity, but they don't have Wi-Fi, if that makes sense. So her first outfit, which is a maid outfit, she's undercover at a rival kingdom, and she is working in the nobility's house. It's very Edwardian inspired with the big poofy sleeves, and I will put my disclaimer out here for other historical fashion girlies. I know she wouldn't wear a hoop skirt under this. I know it's inaccurate, but I just love drawing hoop skirts, okay guys? It's so much fun. Whereas her other two, her next two outfits, which are like what I call her ladies in waiting, or like handmaiden dresses, they are inspired by like saris in India, and like with the embellishments and with the style and the drapery of the scarf she wears. I love any sort of fashion that has a lot of little details like embroidery or just like gold trimming and accents. That's one of my favorite things to draw. Of course, I took some artistic liberties with it, so it's not like 100% accurate, but I hope you can see like where I got the inspiration from for those two looks. Her next look is the Fae Court, where she goes and visits the Fae, and one of the things I kind of wanted to do to distinguish visually the Fae and like the rest of the humans is I tried to make the like silhouettes very modern and very sleek, just to kind of show like, oh, like they're not like us. They're a little different, and maybe they're a little bit more powerful, and maybe they're a little bit like more ahead of us with their inventions and their just like society. Like maybe they have more, like maybe they have Wi-Fi, maybe the Fae have Wi-Fi and the Fae have iPhones. I really loved drawing all of her outfits. She's like so near and dear to my heart. She's just my special Pookie bear. Her Crown Princess outfit, which is the one you see on screen right now, this is, I'm trying to kind of fuse a little bit of Grecian inspiration and the saris, like I mentioned earlier. The Greek part, you might be like, Ellie, what is Greek about this? And I'm like, I know. But specifically the blue and white, it reminds me of all those villages in Greece with like all the beautiful white lime-washed buildings and like the accents of blue, so that's specifically where I got that inspiration from. And her crown, okay, I need to talk about the crown. When I first was I'm tripping up on my words. When I was first designing her crown and her as a character, the Dragon Prince had just come out, and I haven't watched all of the Dragon Prince, but King Harrow has this super cool, very geometric crown, which I like. Usually in media, when you see crowns, it's like they're very intricate and they're very detailed, which can be really cool and really beautiful, but I really liked the simplicity of his crown, so that was a big inspiration for her crown and little circlets that she wears, specifically in her crowned princess look. And I even drew like her royal portrait recently, because I love that outfit. So her next outfit is her coronation outfit, and I really honestly don't know what I was thinking with this look. Still not the biggest fan of it, but that's okay. It's very toga-ish, and it's pretty boring. I think that's the reason why I don't like it. It's not as intricate. But let's get a look at those grand reveals. Alright, next up we have Vera. So she is like a superhero OC that I made based off of like, I think a Tumblr like post where it was like villain and character writing prompt. And I didn't have a lot of lore planned for her. I just knew that she was a villain who got amnesia and then she accidentally joined the good guys. So when designing this, I wanted to kind of think about, oh, what do I want to make her lore? And so I came up with the fact that she is an alien who crash landed on Earth, and her powers are transmutation, so she can turn one thing into another, and she can like shapeshift a little bit, and she accidentally becomes like, or maybe it's not accidental. Maybe it's not. Maybe she's doing crime on purpose, and who am I to judge? But she becomes some sort of supervillain, and everyone's like, who do you work for? Why are you doing this? And she's like, whoa, I'm supposed to have a reason? I was just kind of messing around, guys. It was just a prank, bro. And then she gets sent to jail, obviously, for doing crimes, but then she gets some sort of redemption arc, and maybe she goes back undercover occasionally to, like, you know, show those other crime lords what's up. But I gave her these really great, like, padded shoulders, and I love, one of my favorite motifs are, like, these, like, kind of drips and, like, goo. I think it's so cool, and it's very, like, kind of lava girl coated, this next look, and I really like it. There's something about this specific like gradient of colors that really just scratches an itch in my brain, and I think it might be because I have a subtle beef with the color green. I'm not really that big of a fan of green, but I love like blues and purples and pinks. I don't know, does anyone else have beef with colors, or is it just me? I don't draw my characters a lot. I don't draw as much as I would like. And so when I do these, I don't always think about the redrawability of some of the patterns. Like, redrawing all these little gooey drips, oh my god, that would be the worst. Like, imagine just one by one by one by one. Ugh. Ugh. So I start next on this little parade look. I don't finish that. I don't finish it, I give up. I only give her, I think, 3 outfits, which one's her original supervillain, one's her going to jail, and one is her, like, kind of redemption look. So she has a lot fewer outfits than what I would normally do. I would say I drew this, I think, at the end of June, and I was ready to go for art fight. I didn't want to draw any more character reps, so that is probably why. Her prison outfit is like a nice pastel purple because I don't want to draw her in orange. Are you kidding me? I also don't like orange. I hate neon orange. It's so ugly. Oh my god, I'm coming in with hot takes about colors today. So I give her this purple little jumpsuit. She has a little like power dampeners on. She does have very cute socks. So, you know, grippy sock vacation, I guess. But Vera is very silly, very sweet. Once you get past the whole crime thing, she's pretty great. If you have any suggestions on Vera lore, let me know. I don't have any. Maybe she could be a superhero villain in Madame Infinity New Heroes if I ever start drawing that comic again. Okay, enough rambling. Let's get into that grand reveal footage. Alright, so I might have tricked you guys. This next one is not necessarily a redesign, but she is a character that I designed over spring break this year, and I just thought she was so endearing, and I put up a poll on artfight.memes, which is the meme account I run, and she won, so I had to add her to my art fight instead of an older character, and I honestly am not complaining, because she's just so fun and silly to draw. And you might be thinking, Ellie, what's her backstory? And to that I say, she is a detective and she's a demon. So I haven't decided what her like world she exists in. I've just kind of generically been saying she's in hell because she's a demon, but she could be on Earth. She could be with us right now. So I gave her this like little like puffy jacket, is like a bomber jacket, I don't know, a leather jacket maybe, pinstripe pants, and that's like her kind of default look. One of the favorite things about her is her little horns, her bloody little horns. They're so silly. They're so silly, and I find them so endearing. For her, I kind of had I had no idea what she looked like under the clothes, if that makes sense. I'm like, do I want her to be very androgynous? Do I want her to be feminine? That was a hard call to make, because I also don't know what like time period she's originally from. I haven't really figured that out, but she lends herself very well to like noir detective core, and like also like modern police procedural drama in my mind. Like, so currently that is nothing is confirmed when it comes to Vermilion. I asked artfight.memes community members as well what kind of outfits she should wear, and people said pajamas, and they said noir detective. So those were the two looks that were suggested to me, and then I gave her this cute like little like, I don't know how to describe it, clubbing dress, question mark. I'm not in the clubs. I make YouTube videos, okay? So you'll have to let me know. And I decided last minute to give her wings and a tail, because I'm like, she's a little demon. She needs those. I think my dream is to make like parody mystery games based off of like famous mystery novels and have her be the protagonist. So yeah, let's get to the grand reveal footage. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you got some inspiration to redraw your own characters and work on your own works in progress. I changed my mic setup, so hopefully that piercing ringing noise is gone, but if it's not, oh well, you're gonna have to deal with it. I hope you have an awesome day, night, evening, morning, whatever time you are in, and most of all, peace out.